Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the...
Stepping up now, Rio Ruiz. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Ruiz.
The 1-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives them. Pitches away.
Stepping in, number 1. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Number 1.
High in the air out to center field. Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out.
Play ball, 4-4, take the base.
Stepping into the box, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now.
Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to drop. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To short, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Play ball, 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Striding in once again, Rio Ruiz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ruiz.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Rounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Let's play ball. That's 4-4.
Ready once again, number 1. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Play ball.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Victorious Orioles, 6 runs on 12.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Detroit attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. John Meade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jonathan.
The 2-2. And he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Alcantara will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's this club going to need to... Now batting, number 1, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
Play ball. 4-4. Take your base.
Number 1, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Play ball. He's out. Three. He's out.
Ready for another shot now. Number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Runner goes for second, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. BR at the bag, and that retires the side. Into the box now, number 1. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
8-5 tonight. Baltimore posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Redbirds.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Detroit hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, number 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's popped up. Number 1 into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in, number 1, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tigers lead it 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers.
Stepping in, number 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third base line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding forward now, Victor Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line, but speared on a hop. BR at the bag, and that retires the side. Tigers get just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Orioles 1.
Your attention, please.
At the plate, number 1. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over
Now
it.
batting, the center fielder.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Stepping into the box, number 1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Detroit Tigers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Michael Fulmer earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dylan Bundy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, number 1. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Flowers has a play. 1 out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Coming to the plate now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 1.
Lifted in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in, number 1. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit.
Miguel Cabrera.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, number 50. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.